You're styling your bob haircut wrong. Do this instead. 5 secrets. You catch your reflection in a window, not a mirror, not on purpose. And there it is, the bob. Not quite flat, not quite full. A little puff here, a little flop there. Like it's trying to remember what decade it belongs to. Welcome to Glow After 60, where we believe age doesn't make us invisible, but it does make us a little more honest about what our hair is doing. Or not doing. Today, we're diving into a topic that so many of us whisper about, but rarely say out loud. Why doesn't my bob look like it used to? Here's the truth. You don't need to chop it off. You don't need to switch stylists, and you definitely don't need to settle. What you do need? A few gentle shifts, a little know-how, and a whole lot of self-kindness. We're breaking down 5 common bob styling habits that quietly sabotage your look after 60, and how to fix them in a way that honors your hair now, not who you were 30 years ago. Starting with the one I truly believed made me look lifted, until I saw a photo from the back. Let's talk about the volume myth, and why bigger isn't always better. Part 1. The bigger is better volume trap. You know the saying, go big or go home. Well, that might work for holiday centerpieces, but for our bobs, not always. I used to think more volume meant more youth, so I went all in. Root lifter, round brush, flip upside down, even that trick with the Velcro rollers and the prayer. And for a moment, in that mirror lighting, it worked. Then I'd catch a glimpse in a back view photo and think, did I style my hair or summon a mushroom cloud? The truth is, our hair after 60 has changed because we've changed. It's softer now, lighter, more delicate in texture, just like our skin and our stories. And that old magazine advice, lift at the crown for a youthful look? They forgot to mention that if the crown puffs up while the sides stay flat, you end up with a shape that feels more early satellite dish than elegant lift. It throws off your whole facial balance. Instead of drawing the eye up, it pulls everything down. And who needs that? Certainly not women who've carried decades of strength with grace. So here's a softer, smarter approach. Aim for gentle lift at the sides, not just the top. Try one Velcro roller at the crown, if you like, but skip the back combing that sounds like a thunderstorm in your bathroom. And when it comes to mousse or root spray, think whisper, not war paint. Your beauty isn't about going bigger. It's about going wiser, with hair that supports your face, not fights it. And if you've ever done the tease, flip, pray routine, I see you. I was you. We just didn't know better. Now we do. Up next, the rebellious little flip at the ends of your bob, and why it's not doing you the favors it used to. Part 2, the outward flip that refuses to quit. You know the one. That stubborn little curve at the ends of your bob that flips out like it's waving goodbye to your jawline. Some mornings, it's barely there, just a whisper. Other days, it's like your hair had coffee before you did and is actively trying to escape your head. I used to blame the humidity, then my brush, then the moon. But the truth? It was me, and an old habit that didn't evolve when my hair did. Back in the day, I'd curl under with heat, then brush it out like I still had the thick, heavy hair of my 30s. But bob-length hair after 60? Let's just say it has opinions. It's lighter, finer, and more easily influenced by collars, pillowcases, and every questionable heat tool decision I've ever made. Here's the kicker. That cute little flip we once thought was playful, now it pulls the eye right to the chin, and not always in the most forgiving way. And you know what? We deserve better than battling our ends every morning. So here's the softer fix. Use a flat iron, but only at the ends. Just a quick pass to guide, not punish. Or better yet, let your natural bend lead, and use a touch of styling cream to nudge it back into grace. And if your brush still smells like it's been through a war, it probably has. Time for retirement. No need to tame your hair into something it's not. Just remind it, gently, who's in charge now. Coming up, the shiny little product we thought was making our hair glow. but might just be making it look greasy. Part 3. The Shine Serum Slip-Up. Ah yes, the Shine Serum. That tiny bottle of liquid hope sitting proudly on our vanity, next to the lipstick we wore once and the perfume that smells like our 20s. I used to squeeze a generous blob into my palm, rub like I was starting a fire, and smooth it through my bob like I was glazing a Thanksgiving turkey. It felt luxurious, until I caught a glimpse of my hair in daylight and thought, did I forget to rinse out my conditioner? Or is this just regret with a side of shine? Here's what they never told us. Hair after 60 doesn't behave like it used to. It's thirstier in some spots, drier in others, and it soaks up product like it's trying to survive winter. That once glossy serum, now it clumps the strands together, especially at the ends. What was meant to say polished ends up saying stringy and slightly damp. And don't even get me started on how it looks in photos. Let's just say dewy isn't the word that comes to mind. So what's a wiser woman to do? Start with less. Much less. Like pea-sized. And I mean baby pea, not dinner plate pea. Focus on the mid-lengths to ends and keep it far from the roots. Or better yet, try a dry oil mist, a light touch that says glow, not grease. And if your serum bottle's label has faded into oblivion, well, it might be vintage, and not in the charming way. You've evolved. Your hair deserves products that have too. Up next, the parting line you've probably had since your high school graduation, and why it might be quietly dragging your whole look down. Part 4, the same old parting problem. Let's talk about the part. No, not the dramatic kind in a family soap opera, though that might be easier to fix. I mean the one on your head. That same little line you've had since, oh, I don't know, the Carter administration? We've all got our good side. Mine was the left, because somewhere back in the 80s, someone said my cowlick behaved then, and I just never looked back. Literally. But here's what they don't tell you about loyalty. Hair ages too. And when you part it the same way for 30, 40, 50 years, it starts to wear a path so deep you could plant something in it. And here's the kicker. That deep, fixed part actually pulls your face downward over time. It exposes thinning areas you didn't know you had, and flattens the one spot where you desperately want a little lift. I discovered this in a photo, of course. I thought, why does my hair look like it gave up halfway through styling? Then I realized it didn't give up. It just got bored. So what now? Try shifting your part just half an inch. Yes, really, just half an inch can wake everything up. A soft zigzag part? Great for disguising thinning. Or a slight diagonal. It's flattering, modern, and says, I know what I'm doing. No, you don't have to reinvent yourself. Just surprise your hair a little. It's been following the same path for decades. Might be time to take the scenic route. Next up, the silent saboteur hiding in your heat routine. Why your flat iron might be aging your bob more than helping it. Part 5, the flat iron flattening fiasco. If you've been best friends with your flat iron for years, it might be time for a heart-to-heart. I used to run mine over every inch of my bob like I was pressing a shirt for Sunday service. Root to tip, twice for good measure. Sleek? Yes. Stylish? Maybe. Flat as a pancake by lunch? Absolutely. And not the fluffy kind either. The truth is, that same flat iron we once used to polish our look now often squashes the life right out of it. Especially if your hair, like mine, has thinned out a bit over the years. What you end up with isn't softness, it's a curtain. One that hangs down instead of framing your face. One that says, I styled this, but also kind of gave up halfway through. But here's the good news. You don't have to throw out your tools. You just need to renegotiate the terms of your friendship. Use your flat iron only where it's needed, at the ends, to smooth flyaways or soften a flip. Skip the roots. They deserve volume, not compression. Better yet, try a round brush and a blow dryer for a little shape and lift without the clamp down. And if your flat iron hisses or sizzles when it touches your hair, that's not steam. That's your hair saying, help. You've made it through far bigger challenges than heat styling. You can absolutely master this too, with a lighter touch and a little grace. Coming up, the back of your bob, the one place we all forget until we see a photo and wish we hadn't. Part 6, the neckline neglect no one talks about. Let's be honest, most of us spend plenty of time styling the front of our hair. That part we see in the mirror, the part the world sees most of the time. But the back? Well, that gets about 5 seconds. A hopeful smoothing, maybe a quick spritz. Then it's out of sight, out of mind, until, of course, someone snaps a photo from behind, and suddenly, your bob looks like it clocked out early. Here's the quiet truth. As we get older, our neckline changes, our skin softens, hair texture shifts, and a blunt, heavy line across the nape, it can emphasize everything we weren't trying to highlight. I used to tell myself, it's fine, no one sees the back. But guess what? We do. In photos, in shop windows, in the mirror when we least expect it. And when it looks unfinished, we feel it, even if we don't say it out loud. So here's how to give it the love it deserves. Ask your stylist for a softer nape, maybe a slight inward taper or gentle layers. This breaks up that harsh triangle puff and makes the whole cut feel more elegant. At home, take a small round brush and give the back a moment, just a little shaping under. Nothing dramatic. You're not trying to impress the back of your head. You're honoring it. Because when everything feels intentional, something shifts in you too. You stand taller, you smile sooner, and you stop worrying if someone's about to take a photo from behind. Up next, the wrap-up. And a reminder, this isn't about fixing flaws. It's about styling for the amazing woman you are now. Style, softness, and starting fresh. So what did we really uncover today? That volume doesn't always mean vitality. That the cute little flip at the ends might not be so cute anymore. That shine serums work better when used like perfume, not pancake syrup. That partings need a refresh, just like we do. And that your neckline deserves as much attention as your smile. But beyond all of that, here's what I hope you felt. This isn't about chasing who we used to be. It's about honoring who we are now, with all the softness, wisdom, and spark that comes from living life fully. Because after 60, your style isn't about fitting in. It's about standing true. You've earned every silver strand, every soft edge, every shift in texture. And no haircut, no matter how classic, gets to tell you who you are. So let's stop styling from a place of habit and start styling from a place of self-respect. Tell me in the comments, which of these habits are you ready to let go of? Which tip felt like it was written just for you? And if your bob has been a little rebellious lately, you're in good company. Thanks for spending a little time with me here on Glow After 60. I'll be back soon with more honest chats, gentle tips, and maybe a laugh or two. Because growing older should never mean growing invisible. And yes, your bob can absolutely glow with you. See you next time.